It was 8:47 p.m. when my phone buzzed. I didn't recognize the number at first, but then I saw it. My wife's name lighting up the screen. My heart did that familiar flip, half comfort, half dread. I opened it, expecting the usual, maybe a quick running late or dinner's ready. Instead, I saw, "I'm staying at my sister's tonight." The message was short, casual, even, but something in the rhythm of her words made a cold knot tighten in my chest. It wasn't what she said, it was what she didn't say. No, see you tomorrow. No, love you. Nothing. Just a statement. My thumb hovered over the keyboard. Should I ask why? Should I call? I didn't. Something in my gut whispered that tonight I shouldn't wait up. I left the house. It wasn't the first time I'd sensed that tiny shift, the subtle energy that never quite settled right. I drove without direction, gripping the wheel harder than necessary, feeling my pulse accelerate with every stoplight. Every memory of us flitted through my mind. Her laugh over breakfast, the way she always tucked my hair behind my ear, the quiet comfort of her hand in mine. I tried to ignore it, but something fell off. By 9:30, I was parked near a small coffee shop I hadn't been to in years, watching couples pass by. My phone buzzed again. A call from her. I didn't answer. Part of me wanted to, but part of me wanted the truth unfiltered. An instinct I couldn't name at the time. It started with little things over the next few days. Missed calls she couldn't explain. Messages left unread that she claimed she hadn't seen. A sudden obsession with her phone, subtle glances, and closing apps too quickly. At first, I blamed myself. Maybe I was overthinking. Maybe I'd become paranoid. But the knot in my chest refused to untangle. One evening, I came home earlier than usual. The living room was empty, and the lights were dimmed in that lazy, familiar way that always signaled she'd just been there. Her perfume lingered faintly in the air, but not the way it normally did. There was an unfamiliar tension. On the counter, a small, folded piece of paper peeked out from under a mug. I picked it up. It wasn't addressed to me. I unfolded it, hands trembling. The words were casual, teasing even, but the signature at the bottom made my stomach drop. I couldn't breathe. Not immediately. It was a message between her and someone else, someone she hadn't mentioned. Every line read like a knife carving out pieces of the life I thought we shared. I stepped back, trying to process, telling myself I might be mistaken. Maybe it was innocent. Maybe I was reading too much. But the way her behavior had shifted, the way her words felt empty even when she smiled, all clicked into place. The denial fought hard in me, whispering that love was blind, that I wanted this to be wrong. The next morning, I confronted her. Not with anger, not with accusations, but with quiet observation. "Who is he?" I asked, voice calm but hollow. She froze. Her eyes darted away. And for a moment, the woman I loved disappeared behind a veil I didn't recognize. It's complicated," she whispered. "Complicated?" I echoed, disbelief tightening my jaw. "Staying at your sister's, hiding messages, lying to me? That's complicated." Tears welled up in her eyes, but they weren't enough to cover the truth. She faltered, then confessed. The details were jagged, harsh, and precise. She hadn't meant for me to find out, she said. She hadn't wanted to hurt me, she said. I listened, feeling everything at once. Betrayal, grief, love, and anger intertwined like barbed wire inside my chest. I couldn't understand how someone who had promised forever could fragment our life like this. I went back over memories that once brought warmth and realized now they were tinged with falsehood. Each laugh, each kiss, each "I love you" was now a shard I held in my hand, cutting deeper with every recollection. For days, I wrestled with the urge to reach out, to beg, to demand explanations. But I didn't. I found clarity in silence. It wasn't about revenge. It was about recognition, about understanding that love, even pure, could be shattered by choices someone else made, about knowing that my dignity and peace weren't worth sacrificing for someone unwilling to fight for the same. I packed a small bag and left that weekend, not in a dramatic rush, not with a scene, just quietly, resolutely, The house smelled like memories and lingering perfume, the echoes of our life together haunting the empty rooms. I left a note, simple and honest. I can't stay where trust is broken. Take care of yourself. In the months that followed, I rebuilt in silence. Mornings were quiet, not lonely. Nights were calm, not anxious. I learned to trust myself again, to feel without the shadow of suspicion. Every time I felt the pang of loss, I reminded myself of the lesson I'd earned in heartbreak. Love is a gift, but self-respect is non-negotiable. Sometimes I wonder if she thinks about those nights, the way she lied, the way I discovered the truth without confrontation. I don't reach out. I don't need to. Closure came not from words or apologies, but from understanding my own worth, from reclaiming the life she fractured. I drive past her sister's house occasionally, and a memory flickers, her text so casual, so deceptively innocent. I'm staying at my sister's tonight. The knot in my chest still tenses for a moment, but then I release it. It doesn't belong to me anymore. That night was a turning point, yes, but it was also a lesson. Vigilance over my heart, strength in my choices, and the quiet power of leaving what doesn't serve me. And as I watch the sun rise over streets that hold no memory of her lies, I know I survived not just betrayal, but the illusion of love that tried to cage me. I am free, not because I hate her, not because I want revenge, but because I finally learned that nothing, not even the person you love most, should have the power to destroy your peace.